Alright, it is that time again, and finally a capture festival I get to participate in. The only thing that has now changed is the fact that you no longer have to watch the game. You can literally set it and forget it. So I'm going to go over for newer players who might not know how our capture festivals work, and a little bit of a quick background why I'm going to give the advice that I am. And it's because I have been number one on the leaderboard several times over my time of playing Monster Super League. I quite enjoy the capture festivals. They're unique. The Astromons that come out every month for capture festivals, this is the only time you can get them. Specifically during the anniversary, this is the only time you're ever going to see Nez on here. So this is why I am very adamant about you playing Monster Super League, that you definitely want to be playing on this month, is because you'll never see this Astromon as a capture festival again, unless Smart Study decides to do that. And out of all the anniversaries so far, they have not. So again, when I mean it when I say get out here, get these caught and put them in your bank, because you're never going to see them unless you get them through a login like we are, or through the special guardian, and you're going to get soul stones that way. So, but without further ado, let me answer some of the questions you might have that have been asked over the years, and it's still the same to this day. Now, one of those questions is always, do you have a better chance of seeing any Astromon, whether it be a rare, an S-rare, a legendary, or a festival Astromon, on harder difficulties? And the answer is no. You have the same percentage chance of encountering a rare, an S-rare, or a legendary, no matter the difficulty. So there is no difference on what difficulty you play on. Now, on certain capture festivals, they might put different elements. So they might make fire on extreme, they might make water on hard, and they might put wood on normal. So you will have to play the different versions to get the different elements of a capture festival monster. But however, it does not matter what level difficulty you play on. And going off of that, that's why if you guys are just trying to get Capture Festival Astromon, you're not necessarily caring about being out here and being on Extreme and farming on Extreme, and you just want to get it done as fast as you can. Or if you're like me, you like competing on the leaderboard and you want to be capturing the most Capture Festival Astromon to be number one on that board, you're going to be wanting to run normal mode. Okay, normal mode, the reason why is you save energy. That's all it comes down to. Is extreme is 5 energy per run, normal is literally 2 energy less, right? So this means you get to run this more before you have to usually refill. Now, obviously don't take my numbers here as compared to yours. I'm been lazy and I haven't been playing the game much, so I have a crap ton of energy saved up. Okay, so once again, it doesn't matter what difficulty you play on. However, play it on normal if you are literally just trying to get this done as quickly as possible. There's a couple caveats to that, but I will explain why I do this in here. But as far as where I suggest that you play, always do the Mirage Ruins from the EXP bonus level. You can do the EXP bonus level and anything higher. And going from there, playing anywhere else in the map. You can really play even all the way up to the Terrestrial Rift on normal. However, I don't recommend this is because as you go through the areas, the one problem is that these Astromons start getting higher and higher in level. And the whole goal is, if you're trying to go fast, you really don't want things living. You want to be able to be one-shotting things. So the reason why I suggest for any newer players, stick to the Mirage Ruins on the EXP bonus stage, or come over and do the Gold bonus stage or the EXP bonus stage on the Pagos Coast. Again, you can go through any higher. That is up to you. However, you want to be sticking here to the Mirage Ruins or the Pagos Coast, because they're low-level Astromon and they're guaranteed to pretty much die very easily to your teams. Now, as a quick reason as to why you don't just go to the Phantom Forest and you farm here is very simple. You want to be seeing 4 Astromon per wave. There are 3 waves of Astromon. So you do 4 times 3, that's 12 chances yet seeing one of the Astromon actually spawn, okay? So just think of it this way. As long as you're seeing 4 Astromon per wave, you're good. And the only places that you start seeing that is the EXP bonus stage and up, okay? This does not tell you how many Astromon you see per wave. This just tells you the Astromon that can show up in that stage. So, the reason why we don't go to the Phantom Forest, Lunar Valley, or Aria Lake on normal is because you don't see those 4 Astromon per wave. And to give you an example, let's say you go to the Phantom Forest and start farming. I go to the Mirage Ruins and I start farming. I promise you I will see more rares, super rares, legendaries, or Capture Festival Astromon than you will, because I'm seeing an extra 4 Astromon per run than you are. So again, I'm getting 4 more chances than you at seeing the Astromon show up. So just keep that in mind. The reason why we don't go into these first 3 is because it's not feasible when you're trying to be fast at it. Now, if you want to throw all the advice I said out the window and you need to be farming extreme because you're trying to progress your account, you're trying to get gold, trying to get gems, what have you, that's perfectly fine. Again, my advice here is just to help you get it done as quickly as possible, and one of the reasons why I, again, have been #1 on the leaderboard throughout Capture Festivals. So just keep that in mind. Again, if you really want, yes, you can be on extreme and running through these levels, doing your gold bonus stage or the XP bonus stage. You're still going to encounter these Astromon. However, like I said, for me, since I like to be a little bit competitive, running extreme for me is not feasible. So when it comes down to this, again, any team is going to work. But let me just show you here on the normal stage on the Pagos Coast what my auto capture options are. This is what they are. Generally, what you see on here is this is going to give me all the gems. So remember, if you capture a variant of any type of Astromon except the exotics, if you also capture a normal, so a super rare or a legendary, you get gems for this. This is how you're going to be able to farm infinitely, is once you catch, let's say, a variant S-rare, no matter where you're at, always come back to the ship, go into your quests here at the bottom as it loads. Always come into your quests that are over here and click on the one that you caught. So if you caught a Fire Miho here, you want to get this. And the reason why you want to come back to the ship and do this, is these quests do not stack. So if you capture, let's say, 3 Fire Mihos in the course of an hour, you're not going to get 3 times 20 gems. This quest, you will only get 20 gems. So the moment you capture one of these Astromon that you get gems for, you need to come back and get the quest done. Otherwise, you're going to lose out on any other gems of the Astromon that you are continuing to farm. Now, again, newer players, you're not going to have access to these. However, for your mid-game players who are going into your Dragon's dungeon, this is where you're going to be wanting to get your SP Siphon Gems. This is one of the reasons why I love this set. So an SP Siphon set to get the drain at plus 40% is what's going to allow you to come into these missions. And specifically, you're going to see my Dark Persephone here actually build up her SP bar, and that's because of those gems. When you kill something, you sap not just 40%, but because you kill it, you get more. And as you can see, Persephone then gets her special up, kills 3 more, gets her SP bar up. We come into Wave 2. Wave 2, she immediately annihilates, and we move on and on and on. So that's the power of those SP Siphon Gems that you can see, is Persephone's literally going to clear this by herself with no help. And again, I'm on normal because I'm trying to go fast, right? And so letting the game auto run through here, again, she's cleared it in 36 seconds. That's pretty incredible with the ×4 speed. Now, the last thing I want to point out here is the settings in which you auto battle on. And this goes for newer players too. What I normally do is sell the gems. Where I'm at in the game, unless you absolutely need the 5 stars because you're a newer player, then don't sell the 5 stars, then later on go through it. But generally speaking, I sell every gem and I continue battling on a Guardian dungeon because, again, I'm trying to go fast. I don't need the game stopping and telling me, you have a Astromon that the developers have kept up here for 5 years straight and haven't rotated out because we're stupid. So yeah, just check this and you'll be good to go. So, but yeah, as far as my auto battle, again, I'm going to show this one more time. This is how I have this set up. Never do this checkbox. This checkbox doesn't do anything, and this is only if you can't manage your storage, I guess. But never use Astro Gems to further recharge. Just never do this. This is such a waste of gems. You will see all these Astromons so much if you just go out there and farm. You'll never have to worry about it on here. Never feel like you're going to miss out on that Astromon because you're going to see them again. And again, auto battling here, this is what this goes. So that's my Capture Festival advice. If you have any questions that I did not explain in here, put them in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.